Alright, so what we had in the picture was, I think this was a 1, this was a 3, and I said if you use the Pythagorean theorem you get 2 root 2, and then I moved on. Let's just do the Pythagorean theorem at this point. Let's just do it. Except we'll get rid of this, and we'll call it x. Or we'll call it b. Let's call it b. So then we have a squared, which is 1 squared, plus b squared equals c squared, which is 3, and we'll square that. This would be 1, because 1 squared is 1. B squared is b squared, and this would be 9. And then we'll subtract 1, so that goes away. B squared equals 8. So we can square root both sides. Normally we would do plus or minus, but since we're working on a triangle, we'll only do the positive part, because all of these lengths are going to be positive. They're all going to be positive, so we'll just keep the positive part. And then we have the square root of 8. Now, the square root of 8, that can be rewritten as 4 times 2, right? And square roots respect multiplication, which means you can just split up the square root. Whoops, that's a 4, and then the square root of 2. And the square root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 2 is how I got that. I just simplified it without actually showing it. So there you go. That's why this part is 2 root 2. Bam! What if we wanted to check that? Like, what if we were going this way? We had this, we wanted to see if this fit into the Pythagorean theorem. We could actually see 1 squared plus, that would be our b value, 2 root 2 quantity squared equals 3 squared. To see if it actually works, well, 1 squared is 1, and then 2 root 2 squared is the same thing as 2 root 2 times 2 root 2. And this is multiplication in the middle anyway. So what we have, we can rearrange this, so it's 2 times 2, and then times root 2 times root 2. Anytime we have the square root of something times the square root of the same thing, the radical goes away. That would just be regular 2. And this part turns to 4, and so you get an 8. So that's where that 8 comes in there. Or you could kind of think of it as distribution. If you distribute the exponent, that cancels out. This becomes a 4. It'll be 4 times 2. That would give you the 8. And if we finish it off, this would be 9. 1 plus 8 is 9, so 9 equals 9. Sweet.